What if I told you that some pets grew so massive that the Guinness World Records had no choice but to document them? A horse so tall, its owner needed a ladder just to brush it. A cat longer than most medium-sized dogs. A snail discovered living secretly beneath someone's house for over a decade without a single person knowing. These are not fairy tales. Every single one of these stories comes with certified records, real photographs, and eyewitness testimony that left even scientists speechless. Welcome to Apex Truth. Buckle up, because you have genuinely never seen anything like what is coming. At number 15, we begin with the horse that made every stable on Earth look like a dollhouse, Big Jake. Standing 210 centimeters tall and weighing 1,133 kilograms, Big Jake was officially the tallest horse ever recorded in history, and his owner needed a ladder just for routine grooming. Raised from a 9-day-old foal at Smoky Hollow Farm in Wisconsin, Big Jake consumed an entire bale of hay every single day on top of 20 kilograms of concentrated feed, growing so large that his barn had to be rebuilt 3 separate times just to keep pace with him. In 2013, over 5,000 people lined up for hours in Chicago just to stand beside him for a photograph, not to ride him, simply to stand next to him. Big Jake passed away in June 2021 at the age of 20. At number 14, deep within the frozen forests of Russia's Primorsky Nature Reserve, Russian biologists in 2017 managed to temporarily capture and weigh a male Siberian tiger, tipping the scales at 285 kilograms, the heaviest tiger ever recorded in the modern wild. This was not a zoo animal. This was a fully wild apex predator, and camera traps later documented him taking down a 200-kilogram adult brown bear, an animal most predators avoid entirely. Tracked for 3 years via GPS collar, his territory stretched across 800 square kilometers, and genetic analysis revealed he was a direct descendant of tigers preserved through a Soviet conservation program dating back to the 1950s, a living legacy of history, ruling his domain without a single rival. At number 13, meet Hulk, a pit bull weighing 79 kilograms of solid muscle living with his owner in New Hampshire. When videos comparing Hulk's size to full-grown adults went viral, the world struggled to believe what it was seeing. Yet despite his intimidating frame, Hulk has never once shown aggression toward humans, consuming 4 kilograms of ground beef daily and famously training gently alongside young children on national television. At number 12, imagine opening your front door and looking your dog directly in the eyes rather than down at him. That was daily life with Zeus, a Great Dane from Otsego, Michigan, who stood 111 centimeters at the shoulder and stretched to 230 centimeters on his hind legs, officially the tallest dog ever recorded. Zeus ate 14 kilograms of food daily, drank directly from the bathroom sink, and slept on a king-size sofa purchased specifically for him. In 2012, he visited a children's hospital, his gentle presence bringing comfort to terminally ill children in a way words simply cannot capture. Zeus passed away in 2014 at just 5 years old. At number 11, Arcturus, an F2 savanna cat standing 48 centimeters tall at the shoulder, was certified in 2016 as the tallest domestic cat ever recorded. Living in Southfield, Michigan, he could leap 2 meters straight into the air and walked the neighborhood on a harness, with children convinced they were seeing a small leopard. Tragically, in 2017, a house fire claimed the lives of both Arcturus and his record-holding brother, alongside every other animal in the family home, a devastating end to 2 world records held under one roof. At number 10, Bandit the raccoon, born with a thyroid condition that caused uncontrollable weight gain, eventually reached nearly 75 pounds, earning him a place in the Guinness World Records and a second life as a local celebrity. famously photographed sipping blue raspberry slush through a straw at his favorite ice cream shop. At number 9, Jeff the rabbit, son of the previously record-holding Darius, was already nearing 4 feet in length at just 1 year old, with his owner predicting he would soon surpass his own father. Fed thousands of carrots and apples annually and housed in crates built for German shepherds, the family's rabbit dynasty became one of the most remarkable stories in the world of record-breaking pets. At number 8, Gary the capybara, the largest rodent species on Earth, lives an extraordinarily ordinary life in a Texas household, swimming in his own backyard pool, learning tricks faster than most dogs, and visiting local schools where children line up simply to pet him. At number 7, Blossom, a Holstein Friesian cow standing 190 centimeters tall, was certified in 2014 as the tallest cow on the planet, despite both her parents being entirely average in size. Beloved by her owner and visited by tourists from hundreds of kilometers away, Blossom's title was posthumously upgraded to tallest cow ever recorded following her passing in 2015, earning her place in history twice over. At number 6, Hercules the liger, the hybrid offspring of a lion and a tigress, stands as the largest living cat of any kind on the planet, weighing 418 kilograms and stretching over 3 meters in length. Despite his staggering size, Hercules has never displayed aggression toward the humans who raised him, regularly swimming long distances despite the well-known aversion most lions have to water. At number 5, Jumbo, an orphaned American black bear rescued after poachers killed his mother, grew to double the size of a typical black bear while living alongside a retired wildlife veterinarian in rural Montana, learning to open refrigerators, fishing trout from a nearby lake, and playing peacefully with the family's dogs for years without ever causing harm to a single person. At number 4, Jupiter the lion spent 19 extraordinary years bonded to Ana Julia Torres at a Colombian animal shelter after losing his mother at birth, growing to nearly 300 kilograms under her care. When authorities later separated the two, Jupiter's weight collapsed to just 90 kilograms, a devastating testament to a bond between a woman and a lion that proved unbreakable even by distance. At number 3, Rosie, a Goliath bird-eater tarantula and the heaviest spider species on Earth, reached a leg span of 28 centimeters, wider than most human faces, capable of producing an audible hissing sound when threatened, proof that the natural world still contains things that challenge our comfort zones entirely. At number 2, in December 2024, Alaskan trappers pulled an enormous black wolf from their trap line, weighing a certified 149.6 pounds, making it one of the heaviest wolves ever recorded in modern Alaska, far surpassing the average adult male weight of 100 to 110 pounds, and stunning even veteran trappers who had handled thousands of wolves throughout their careers. And finally, at number 1, the most unexpected entry on this entire list, a giant African land snail that spent over a decade living silently beneath a family's home in Sussex, England, completely undetected. Discovered in 2021 after strange noises were heard in the cellar, the snail, measuring 30 centimeters in shell length and weighing 900 grams, was estimated to be around 15 years old, and quickly became an internet sensation after videos of him eating cucumber and pumpkin gathered over 20 million views. He now lives comfortably in a spacious terrarium, finally given the space he always deserved, the perfect reminder that nature does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes, it simply waits quietly under your house until you're ready to be amazed. This has been Apex Truth. From a horse too tall for any stable to a snail living secretly beneath a home for 15 years, nature never runs out of ways to surprise us. If this list left you amazed, leave a like. Let us know which record-breaking animal stunned you the most, and subscribe for more research-driven wildlife content. We will see you on the next one.